What's going on, y'all? Man, I'm over here in my backyard just relaxing, man. Just taking in this beautiful California sun. Yeah, I was out there earlier working on my wife's car, cleaning it up, and working on my daughter's car, getting it cleaned up a little bit for him. We just got my daughter's car. I told her, you know what? You're entitled to one good car wash. I was like, so, all right, I'll knock it out for you this time. So I took care of it for her. But this video is going to be about running hard to get paid or getting paid to run hard. Let's talk about it. Man, we get out here, man, we leave our house and we get kind of in this mode of driving hard and working hard and running hard. And it kind of gives us in a place to say, are we working to make money or are we out here just running hard and chasing out this money? There's a difference. And there's a big difference. I think when I come out here, I work hard to make the kind of income I make. I run hard to get paid. But when you're running hard to get paid, you got to understand that running hard means I'm running hard and I'm doing it safely. I'm getting that load from point A to point B, and then I'm moving back over to point A again to pick up another load, and I'm going to continue to run hard under that load to ensure that I'm doing the very best job I can do for my customer. We come out here to work, and oftentimes, man, people use that term kind of funky. They use it the wrong way. Everybody like, I'm going out here, man, I'm gonna run hard, I'm running hard. That don't mean run hard, you know, run your clock to the end, run it in the red every day. Nah, that ain't what that mean. You know, I run hard and I utilize all the time on my clock. I ain't gonna lie. Oftentimes in the first 8 hours of the day when I start running, I utilize almost all those 8 hours before I take my 30-minute break. I get to about 55 minutes left or 28 minutes left on that first 8 hours of my clock, and I take my 30, then I'm left with maybe 3.5 or 4 hours left in the day to run a little bit more. And if it gets me to a point where it's almost dark, or if I look on my GPS and I see that I don't see a truck stop or someplace where I can shut down and go and get cleaned up or get something to eat because I may not have food in the truck right then you know what? That run hard scenario just got shut down. And I look at the first portion of those first 8 hours of the day. I say I ran hard during those first 8 hours, and I have about another 2.5 to go, because if I exceed that, I don't want to find myself trying to park on some off ramp or at some mom and pop truck stop, in an area that may not be safe. And so I won't do it. I run hard, but I run smart. When I go and take my load from California and I run down that lane down to 10 or down to 20 or to 35 or to 44, what have you, I turn around, I pick up another load that's coming back to Cali, and I still run hard. And I say I'm running hard because I utilize my full 70 hours on my clock. By the time I deliver that load, either that Friday or maybe that Saturday, I probably have about 4 to 7 hours left on my 70. That means I ran hard in that week. I utilized all my time completely. I didn't drive for 8 hours this day. I didn't drive for 7 hours this day. I didn't drive for 9 hours this day. I utilized all my 11 hours almost, probably right up to about 10 hours and 45 minutes or 10 hours and 52 minutes of my clock for that day. If I know I got a load and I'm running it through the weekend and I can be there by Sunday and I don't have to deliver it to Monday, I still run hard, but I run smart. Now let's talk about this thing a little bit more. Running hard don't mean running hard because I'm trying to get this money. Nah, let me tell you something. It can definitely be unsafe to come out here and find yourself chasing after dollars. Don't be out here running hard and you running after dollars, and the first thing you trying to do is hurry up, get this load, go drop this load off so you can rush another 150 miles or 200 miles down the street to go pick up another load that's paying $6,500, and you trying to deliver that in 2 days or 2.5 days or 3 days, which is doable. And then your goal is, oh man, let me hurry up. I drop this off by Friday. I got to scoot to another place about 75 miles away, pick up another load. That's my weekend load, but they close at 1. And I deliver this load right here, man, at 10. Hopefully they get me unloaded in an hour. Then I have enough time, man, to hurry up and get on down here in a couple hours, man, so I can get this load, man, and make this money. Nah, man, I'm gonna be out there doing this junk, man. I'm gonna tell you, that right there, that's a recipe, man, for failure. That's a recipe. That's a dangerous recipe. All right, this is how you run hard and get paid. When I'm out here driving, when I say I need to run hard, I'm gonna run hard so I can get paid. That means I find a strong load. That load might be going 15 to 1700 miles. It might be paying 64, 6800, something like that. I can get it there midday on the third day so I can deliver it later on if they take me, or especially if it's a dropping hook. I said, okay, I can do that load. Not only that, that load pays extremely well. Okay, here's some more to my running hard. I said, all right, it's going into a strong area where there is freight, a lot of freight coming out of that area. So I said, okay, if I deliver that load Wednesday, or at the very least Thursday morning, can I get me a load coming out of there that's paying about 64 to 68, going the same miles or less back into the area that I just came from that has an abundance of freight, right? Say, okay, I can get that load there by Monday morning. I can process my paperwork. Guess what? My gross check just hit about $13,000. Okay, my net check is going to be just as good. It may not be 13 grand, but it ain't going to be too far off. Not only that, even with my fuel expenses and me paying myself, it's still not going to be far off. That's running hard. Not only that, I'm back into a strong area where there is more freight coming out of the area that's paying anywhere between 5 grand and 8 grand, 5 grand and 7 grand. I'm back into an area. To me, that's my running hard. That's me getting that load down there, picking up another load, coming back and setting me right back up in another spot or the same spot to repeat it and do it again. That's running hard. Running hard don't necessarily mean I gotta run out here in speed, although over these last couple weeks I have been opening the Peterbilt up. One of my friends, man, he kind of put me on the spot. He was like, man, you running that lane, man. He said, you running that load back and forth, man. He was like, you getting that load there on the third day on a dropping hook? I said, yeah. He said, oh, man, you got that P opened up. I said, I can't lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I said, that P been stuck on about 72 or 75. That's where she been sitting at. Also, just because that load don't pay a lot of money, and you like, okay, if it's only going this many miles, I can do 4 of them. I gotta run hard though. I gotta run hard. Nah. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it's about running smart. It is definitely about increasing the kind of income that's going into your business bank account. You can still run hard and get paid, but just do it smart and do it safe. Look, my family like it when I get on the road and make a good income so that we all can afford a good living. But let me tell you something. Just like my wife kissed me and hugged me and tell me bye and be safe, I see you when you get back. My wife want to see me go and do my job and come back safely to her and to the family. And I'm positive that your family want to see the same thing. All right, y'all. Let me get on out of here, man. I'm gonna go in here. I gotta work on this door over here. I gotta replace the seal down here on the bottom. But for each one, teach one. If God be for you, who can be against you? Nobody, man. Y'all take care. Bye.